The following program is a SUTV student production. The views expressed are not necessarily those of Salisbury University, the University System of Maryland, its regents, administration, officers, employees, or representatives.
Such as Vice President of Student Affairs, Dr. Dane.
7:30 in the morning beside the Wayne Street Park.
Good evening. We begin tonight's broadcast with a look at the new makeup of the Salisbury City government. First, the easy ones. Jake Day is now officially the mayor-elect of Salisbury. He ran unopposed for that office. And Councilwoman Laura Mitchell held on to her District 5 seat after fending off 9 write-ins. In District 1, April Jackson, who lost in 2013, defeated Sarah Halcott and incumbent Shaney Shields, a seat that Councilwoman Shields has occupied for close to 10 years. In the District 3 race, Jack Heath came out victorious against Kevin Lindsay and Councilman Tim Spees in a race that pit 2 sitting council members against one another because of the newly redrawn districts. While Mr. Heath was the incumbent in that race, this is his first electoral victory as he was appointed to the council last year when Terry Cohen stepped down from her post for personal reasons. And in the closely watched District 4 race, current Mayor Jim Ireton was elected to his old seat after defeating political newcomer Roger Mazzullo. SUTV was at headquarters live for the election night party, and we heard from some of the candidates after they learned the results from their races.
And I'd like to thank all the voters, everyone here that participated, encouraged me, supported me in this endeavor. I really appreciate everything. I don't take anything for granted. I will represent District 1 and the city of Salisbury very well. You don't have to worry, Salisbury is in good hands. Thank you so much.
It was worth the effort. I think that's the first thing that came to mind. I can't wait to get back to work with it. We got a great bunch, and I think that there's good things coming for Salisbury. Well, I think we have to keep the revitalization of the city going for sure. But I think that we also can't overlook our at-risk youth. And I think that we need to get back to the old way of doing things in terms of it's the community's responsibility to take care of the younger generation. It's not just the government, it's not just the parents. And I believe that we can do that if we all put our minds to it.
And we're now joined on set by Councilman-elect Mir Boda, who won a closely contested race in District 2 and will soon be representing those residents. Congratulations, Councilman-elect.
Thank you very much, Eli.
Talk to me about the excitement that you felt. I know this wasn't your first go at it, but this was your first time coming out victorious. Yeah. What did you feel when you won?
This was the third time I've run for city council, and oh my gosh, it was such a wonderful feeling last night. And I mean, I probably cried for like about 5 minutes, like a baby. But just the emotion. My wife's been supportive. I mean, my friends and family. It's been great. It's been really great.
Talk to me about some of the issues that you'll be looking to go into and work on as soon as you hit that first day in the council.
This week I'm going to be reviewing some of the pending items that the city council has ready to go that we'll be voting on in the next month or so. So there's a few items. I kind of busy campaigning. I wasn't paying attention as much to some of the things that were going on, but I know that there's a few things that we're going to be working on. First, though, once we get going, it's meeting with everybody, delegates, state senators, and different people on focusing on what we need from Annapolis as far as bringing jobs down here to Salisbury and Wacomico County. So that's our number one thing, because that really affects a lot of things in our area, and we have to have a long-term plan, because it's when we improve the economy, we lower unemployment, all boats rise. So we want people to have better paying jobs, and we want people to have better skills. So that's working with Salisbury University, Warwick, UMES to see what's coming and see what programs that we can offer to help assist those technologies and manufacturing that's coming to the area. A lot of great things coming. Main Street Master Plan comes in. We have high-speed internet. Very few cities in this country are going to have the speed that we have. That's going to attract a lot of business to our downtown area.
As you work on these issues, you'll obviously be working with the new mayor, Mayor-elect Jacob Day. Some citizens have questioned whether a vote for you and other members of the council means kind of a yes vote for anything that Jake Day will propose. Is that the case?
Well, historically, if you look back in our city, there rarely has ever been a rubber stamp city council. We're a very diverse council. We represent diverse neighborhoods now, specific districts, which is different. I have needs in my neighborhood that need to be addressed. So we're going to be, and I'm going to be a voice for that. Are we going to have issues that we disagree on? Yeah, there's a few things Jake and I disagree on, but we disagree in the right way. And it's not personal. It's if it comes down to it, you work to make whatever legislation you're working on the best that it can be. Try to get everybody in agreement. If it's still not where you believe, you vote no. You move on to the next issue, or you vote yes to support it. So I mean, it's not going to be a rubber stamp. There's going to be a lot of give and take between this council and the mayor. Finally,
I can't let you go without asking, do you see Salisbury as a university town?
We are a university town. We have an incredible university here. We have national championship lacrosse and field hockey teams. I mean, something we should all be proud of. And we have a football program that's coming along. Very excited about what's happening here. It's a very important part of our economy. I lived in Morgantown, West Virginia for a few years. And I mean, that town, that state lives around that university. Salisbury should have the same passion for Salisbury University. And I do, and I'm excited about the future of our city.
Thank you so much, and congratulations
Thank
again.
you.
And now Stevie Marie will give us a look at what we can expect from the weather for the rest of the week and through the weekend going into Monday. Stevie, from what I understand, we have a mixed bag of weather in the next few days.
That's right, Eli. Right now the temperature is 57 degrees outside, and it was beautiful with sunshine today because we had a high of 74 degrees and a low of 53 degrees, and the humidity was at 65%. Let's just take a look at that pressure system for today. So here you can see that the high pressure dominated us right now, and the low pressure, the warm front, is going to make us have that warm weather for today and tomorrow. Let's just take a look at that pressure system for tomorrow. Okay, as you can see, there's a cold front coming in, and that's going to make temperatures decrease for the rest of the week. And let's just take a look at that Wednesday and Thursday night planner. Tonight will be 53 degrees outside and clear skies. Tomorrow we will have a 73-degree day tomorrow with clouds. Tomorrow night we will have night showers, but it will be mostly clear skies. All right, let's just take a look at that 5-day forecast. Thursday and Friday will be partly cloudy, up in the 70s. Saturday we will experience some morning showers, but it will be mostly cloudy. Sunday and Monday, we will have sunny skies, 57 degrees on Sunday, and Monday will be 62. We will not experience these sort of temperatures until late March, mid-April. I'm meteorologist Stevie Marie. Back to you, Eli.
Thank you, Stevie. And campus was abuzz this Monday after a deer was seen crashing through a window of the GUC lounge and scurried around campus until it was eventually shot by a university police officer. The bloodied deer was clearly in distress as it smashed through and into a number of windows and knocked a student to the ground before the police decided to shoot it in front of Henson Hall.
The incident started about 4:20 p.m. Is 4:20, 4:22 is when the deer initially crashed through a window at Gray University Center. It ran around back and forth a little bit. A number of students tried to assist by propping doors open, trying to corral it. But it rammed into several other window panes while it was in there. Between the suffering for the injured deer, as well as the public safety issue where the deer continually was ramming the buildings and had already collided with one student, when the officer had an opportunity to take a clean, safe shot, he shot the deer and put it out of its misery. We had a second officer in the area who arrived, who was directing students to step back. Some of the students were a little exuberant with their camera phones and were trying to get in close to get pictures, but our officer was doing a pretty good job of crowd control, keeping them back. And when the deer got in a position where there was a safe backstop and the angle is such that there wasn't going to be an issue with the bullet traveling past the intended target, that's when the officer made the shot. It was one clean shot, and the deer dropped.
Now, the Natural Resources Police told SUTV News that this behavior is not particularly uncommon during mating season, which we are currently in. The damage from the incident is estimated to have cost the university roughly $2,000. On Sunday, friends, family, and members of the community gathered in Fruitland to support the college fund set up for the children of Rob Schulteis. Schulteis, the former SU Alumni Association board president, died last month after he was struck by a vehicle while out on a run. The fund, which originally had a goal of $25,000, has now reached over $100,000. And tonight, Lee Matthews gives us a look at a relatively new service available to students that helps them get around and goes a little way to help us being more green.
Zipcar, the car-sharing company that allows their members to borrow cars by the hour, has finally made their way to Salisbury University. Wayne Shelton, the Director of Campus Sustainability and Environmental Safety, explains the concept behind the Zipcar.
Zipcar is a company that was developed to meet a unique need in a variety of communities. Specifically, their goal is to rent cars on an hourly basis. So that's different from the model that most rental cars have, where you come in for a day, a week, etc. So the goal here is short-term use. You hop in, you use a car, you bring it back.
While the campus has big plans for Zipcar, students have mixed opinions about the idea.
I'm going to be getting a car soon, but if I didn't, it would definitely be something that I'd be into.
If I didn't have a car, I think it's a great option for people to invest their money in.
I think it's definitely helpful for a lot of other students who live on campus and are away from home and don't have their car with them.
Like Uber is like much cheaper, so I'd rather use Uber than a Zipcar.
Not only is the Zipcar an opportunity to students who do not have a car on campus, there is an environmental aspect to it as well.
For us as a sustainability centered community, that cuts down on how many cars hit the campus. It also reduces the gas consumption, so the footprint, the big overall footprint of the campus comes down. So those meet some important goals that we're trying to accomplish. So it adds options, and it also encourages people not to bring a car to the campus.
With only 2 cars on campus, the fleet is in its trial stage. In the future, the university has plans to incorporate the Gold Card as a means of payment. This is Lee Matthews.
Thank you, Lee. And that concludes our broadcast on this Wednesday night. For everyone at SUTV News, thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you right back here next week. Good night.